gentlemen, welcome back to the damn bar for another Big B Blind Taste Challenge. In this corner, hailing from Monterrey, Mexico, from the cerveza de Moctezuma, coming in at 4.5% ABV, we've got Tecate. And in this corner, hailing from Zephyrhills, Florida, from the Atlantean Brewing, coming in at 4.5% ABV, we've got Casa. Let's get ready to go! Welcome back, y'all, to the damn bar for another Big B Blind Taste Challenge. All right. I am excited, as always, for this taste challenge, most especially because this is a home brew versus a macro brew. So, I actually had just done the Casa pinter, and I was very shocked about how much of it tasted like a macro lager. A lot of these pinters so far have tasted very high in quality. Like they taste like a macro brew, you know. And this one's, I guess, is meant to be like, you know, a macro lager. And I have not yet put a pinter home brew against anything else. And this one, when I was drinking it, I even said it. You can watch the review that I've got to put this up against Modelo or something. Well, I went and looked back too. I had not long ago put Modelo versus Tecate, and yeah, so Tecate won, and now I got to make sure that video comes out before this video, because sometimes I rush things, but it should. But Tecate beat Modelo, so why it wouldn't be fair. So now I'm going to put the Tecate versus this homebrew here. And not only that, I just don't have any more Modelos anyway. All right. So the actual pinter itself is sitting back here so that it can be poured easier instead of the walking around and all that stuff. This is going to be a true blind taste challenge. I walk outside. My lovely wife, Texas T, will come pour it into one of these two glasses, but she's going to do it back here as we have been doing from now on, so that not even you guys can see what it's in. You know, she's going to fill up the glasses. She's going to write down what glass they're in, leaving it, you know, where I can't see it, you know, when I walk in. She'll then cover them up. There it is. She'll cover them up. She'll ring the bell. I come back inside. I put on my blindfold, and a true blind taste challenge takes place. Is it going to be the macro lager, the Tecate? Or is it going to be my homebrew? I mean, obviously, I'm going to be picking my favorite one. Which one do I like to drink the best out of all of them? You know, is it going to be easy to tell these two apart? This is what I'm wondering, too. And I'm not going to pick it just because if I could tell it's my homebrew. I'm going to pick the one that I actually think is better and better that I like the best. You know, I'll be honest with it, you know. That in Casa was good. And it tasted so much like a dang regular macro brew. So I'm excited about this. I think this is going to be harder than I think, you know, because even though it's a home brew, I think that when I nailed it, I'm excited about this. So there's only one way to find out. Let's do it. Oh yeah. Was there? Well, I know there is. There's got to be. One's hazier than the other. I know that for a fact. All right. All right. Here we go. I'm excited. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Yes, one is definitely hazier than the other.
Thank you, Texas Tea.
You're welcome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Home brew versus macro brew. First round, the nose. Not a whole lot of smell, a little maltiness, not really a whole lot. Same thing, not a whole lot of smell, some maltiness, but this one smells a little sweeter. A little bit, not a whole lot. Second round, that means that this will win the first round for me. Second round, first sip. Salud. Tastes like a good old American lager. Crisp, refreshing, light in the body, malty. Yeah. Not really a whole lot going on. Salud. Wow. I guess this one had a little bit more body to it. It seems like. But other than that, it tasted almost exactly the same. It really did. But it seems like it just had a little more something, a little bit more flavor in the first sip. So 2 rounds already to this one, leaning towards this one being the Casa. All right, round 3, I'm going to dive in and decide which one I like the best. Round 3, diving in. Alright. I got it. And I gotta say it was actually close. Only because I was trying to pick between which one I really thought was more enjoyable to drink. And these were actually pretty close, actually. I think I identified them right away. I'm pretty sure this is in Casa, the homebrew, the pinter, and it is the winner. If this is not in Casa, then I'm gonna, slap me silly. I'll be super shocked. But I gotta say, it is the winner, and only by not by much. It's just because it had a little bit more of a zest to it that I liked compared to the macro beer. And I can already tell I was right just by looking at them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely did drink quite a... Wow, I drank more Modelo than anything. Because this one it's just easy drinking. This one had more flavor and like more of a zestiness that, like, with the Mexican lagers, you just want to throw a lime in there. That'd be perfect. But this is very, very close. These are both great beers, and it's like, and I know this one's very similar to Modelo. And anyways, this is the Beer Reviewers United glass. Or no, that's the Big B Beer Review glass. Either way, I already know what it is. I'm right? Let's see. Yep. I'm right. I am right. All right, so... Wow. I can't believe just how close it was, because it was pretty close, sort of, as far as me trying to pick, you know, which one I liked. When I did the taste challenge between Modelo and Tecate, I guessed it wrong, thinking it was Modelo. So that tells me, like, I don't know if I'd brew the Casa again, because it's so similar and so close to, you know, Tecate or Modelo. It's not bad. It's definitely not a bad brew. It's so close. But it has a distinct little flavor there that kind of gives it away too, that it's a home brew. Not as much as like the Mr. Beers. I gotta say, I was shocked by that. Wow. So, man, this Casa is really good, I gotta say. Casa for the win. Oh, yeah. Ugh. You're probably wondering how I was able to hold it up in the intro there. It's probably because I used my other puncher that's empty. So, let me know in the comments below what you think. What is the closest brew? If you make home brews, what is the closest one that you've made to a macro brew? Or any other, like, you know, big time craft brewery, you know, just a well-known beer. Let me know in the comments below. I'd like to hear about that. You know, what's the closest you've got? Because I know this is something I'd want to try to do, to eventually make it from scratch and make it taste as good as something that's being sold worldwide, or nationwide at least. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. So I hope you all have enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed drinking it. If so, remember to hit that thumbs up button and to share it with all your friends. And if you like watching beer reviews like this and stuff, check out my group on Facebook, Beer Reviewers United. Check it out. There's a bunch of people out there, beer reviewers, that leave their content there from all over the world to be seen. Beer Reviewers United. And if you're a reviewer as well, join up and leave your content there to be seen. As long as you ain't trying to sell no garbage or nothing, or not trying to sell anything, you're just doing your reviews. There you go. You know, join up. So anyways, make sure you don't miss out on my future blind taste challenges, my home brews, and my beer reviews. You hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost a damn thing. It's totally free. And I hope to see y'all here at the damn bar next time. Salud and happy days.